Excited to have you along. Let's get cozy and let's get excited for the new year and new adventures and new discoveries and new things that we can do, maybe new pastimes, new hobbies. This is our special delivery for December 23rd. It is an exclusive Vanpowers e-bike. It is an e-bike that folds. It can go in the back of your car. This is an e-bike with great power, great range, and great versatility. We're gonna go 25 to 40 miles. We're gonna zip around the farmer's market. We'll go up and down the neighborhood. We'll visit friends and family, neighbors, have a coffee, and then ride back. We'll go out with the kids. We'll take it to the park and go riding. We won't be worried about running out of energy because it is there to take us further with the amazing rechargeable battery technology, 750 watts. This is exciting. We only have around 270 of these to go around. Mr. Bill Duggan, I mean Santa Claus, is on his way right now here outside in St. Petersburg, Florida. Bill, you look so festive, and this is the way you gotta be traveling around to deliver all those presents. This is the easiest way.
It doesn't get any easier than this. And I want everyone to notice, my feet are not moving because this is a full electric e-bike, which is great from Vanpower. I can go as slow as I wanna go, very comfortable. I can get up to 20 miles per hour,
wow, which
is a great clip. That's what's gonna allow me to get there that much faster. But this e-bike gives me a lot of options.
Right.
And that's really why we're excited to get this here tonight. Because yes, I can fold this down. There are some e-bikes that you can't fold down. Has that nice step through design so I don't have to step over. Handle right up there. Nice big fat tires. Everything folds down so I can fold down the handlebar to put it in the back seat, fold it in half right down here. So you can easily pack this up, bring it upstairs. Removable battery,
okay,
so you can charge it at the bike itself or bring it upstairs. And that battery, 750 watts of power. Very big, because that can get you further. That can get you over different kinds of terrain, which is great. You see you have great colors. You have this nice crisp white one, and you have a black option. I'm gonna bring it over to the camera, probably the jib, to show you the nice large LED screen.
Yeah, let's do that now. We're doing a tour, full tour.
Did you notice the lights? It had lights too.
Front and back, Bill.
And it's very simple to assemble, which is great, because simplicity does matter, because we want you to use it. Which camera do you guys want to shoot my beautiful LED screen?
Maybe Andrew, is it you on jib?
Boom,
It's Andrew right there. Okay, perfect.
Because you'll notice this is about the size of my phone. This is about
it's
a 4-inch screen, which is great. You can see your speeds. You can see you have 5 different modes right down here. So you can actually go into neutral mode where it's your standard bike, which is great. You still have your 7 gears over here. So if you want just a 7-gear bike, that is great.
And that's Shimano, by the way. It doesn't get any bigger than Shimano.
Thank you, brand name. You even have your bell. But then I'm going to clip it up. I'm going to go to, level 1. Why is level 1 great? I can ride it with a little bit of an assist. So, maybe I'm getting a little tired because it's the end of the ride. I can actually use that e-bike. I can go all the way up to level 5, and that level 5 is gonna be a full certified e-bike. I don't have to move my feet. I just use my throttle right over here, and it's gonna speed me up and down the road and over the hill where I need to go. That is why these are so popular. It has been so cute to see the revolution of people getting back on bikes. Yeah. And I'll be honest with you, you see some people out there like, good for you, dude. I didn't know you could ride a bike these days or get back on that bike anymore. But because they don't have to exert all the energy, because the bike does all the work for you, you can get out there again with the grandkids. Or I can't tell you how many college kids have picked these up because, they want to zip around across the campus and get to and from. Remember, I just love how this collapses down. There's a key right down here, so it's nice and secure. I unlock it or lock it, and then I can just easily fold it in half, boom, just like that. And where is this battery stored, by the way? It is not within reach unless you have that key and can fold it in half. It's right inside over there, so it's secure. So this is a really well-designed bike from Vanpower, not to mention there's an app for that. I think we say that about everything these days. So that's your battery. That battery can be taken out, brought upstairs, plugged in, or I can just plug it in down in the garage because I want to leave it all in one place. So that functionality is great. Not to mention, folding it down, I can easily put it in the back seat of a car, which is great. And the app that you get will also tell you your battery life, will tell you how far you've gone, how far you can go. Because, maybe you did get to the coffee shop or the brunch. And just want to check in. The app will actually kind of tell you that. But that beautiful LED screen will also give you all that information.
So there's a lot to get through, and we'll continue with our tour. I see the shocks. I see the Shimano gears. I see the XL size seat, which is nice and comfortable. I see the front light, the back light, the big, beefy, chunky tires, which is important. We're going on-road. We're going off-road. We're up, we're down, we're everywhere. I certainly see that massive onboard display that gives you an extraordinary amount of detail, and I see a great price. We're saving $500 if you buy it tonight. So we're saving $500 if you're ordering it. I have a couple hundred only. It is the only scheduled presentation as well. Look, Christmas is just right around the corner. And if maybe you don't think Santa's gonna bring you one of these, this is something that perhaps with our FlexPay of $300 or maybe VIP financing at about $50 a month over 18 months, you wanna get this for yourself. You know, we've had over the past couple of years, the most remarkable surge of people of all ages buying e-bikes, moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas, wanting to be out with the kids and the grandkids, wanting to really live life like we did when we first got it. Remember when we used to get a bike for Christmas, what that felt like? Incidentally, if you do want to apply for the HSN card, you could apply today. Many folks get approved immediately, and if you do get approved, you can spread that cost over 18 months, and that again brings the price down to around $50. When you're buying an e-bike, it's important to look at power. 750 watts is that power that really delivers range and speed. So 25 to 40 miles an hour. Obviously that range is phenomenal as well, giving you the opportunity to go around the neighborhood or even a little bit further. This is for your son or daughter on that college campus who needs to zip around between lectures. Maybe you have a other half that is really active on a bike and you'd love to go out with them, but you know, you can only go so far. Well, Bill, that's the thing. When you're out of energy, you let the bike take over.
That's just it. I'm not even pedaling.
Right.
My feet aren't even engaged. I don't encourage you riding like this, but I just want you to show it is fully an e-bike giving me that great option. Because Adam, actually, I just rode 50 miles on my bike, so now I'm a little tired. And it happens. Or, you know, it's getting late and I just want to get home quicker. And that's where you just have all these great options, which is awesome because you do have all those modes. And I want to show you that LED screen again because that's really the nice takeaway because you have peace of mind. You can see kind of what's going on with your battery and all your different modes because it's a 4-inch screen. Sometimes they're not even colored like this, but you can easily see what's happening over here. I can switch my my modes, go down a mode if I'd like. I can then come over here, can turn on and off my light. I can actually then, you see, get my average speed, see my max speed. I was just going 17 miles per hour down the driveway.
That's fast, Bill.
It's very fast. And the cool thing is you can pick how fast you want to go, which is important because you don't have to go 17 miles per hour. You can go slow and steady. And what's also nice, when you do go slow and steady, those nice fat tires you're getting keep you actually a little more well balanced as well. So maybe it's been a while since you've been on a bike. Those fat tires can go over all the cool terrain, the trails, the sand, the gravel, the pavers, the cobblestone. It's funny, one of our hosts here, her husband, avid bike rider, loves 50 miles every weekend.
Who is it?
Sarah's husband. Oh, yeah. He likes to bike. They went on a European biking trip.
Oh.
She's like, you're biking. I'm going to be e-biking. And the thing is, she hung in there and she was able to, she got a bike that was like this with the different options. Yeah. She could pedal along for a little while. But let's be real, after that nice big lunch and all that, did you want to huff and puff and huff? And that's just it. I'm not out of breath, even though I just was zipping around the neighborhood. And you know, most of us, when our errands, they're within 3 miles of the house. This can go up to 40 miles in terms of range. It actually says it on the bike, commute me, because more and more of us are coming up with different options. Why getting in the car? Why having to deal with gas and parking and registration? That's why college campuses, so amazing. And I like the college aspect because maybe it is a smaller apartment. And sure, you can bring up the entire bike. It's about 50, just about 50 plus pounds. But I want to collapse it down. I'm going to show you again how simple that is. Boom, turn it to the camera. You have to unlock it, so you just kind of unlock it down here. I knew the scarf was going to get away. And the thing is, unlock it just like that, boom. All these latches in construction are just great. You fold it in half, boom, just like that.
That's where the battery is.
That's where the battery is, and I can pop out the battery, and then I can fold down the handle even, so it gets even smaller. So the way that this has that tri-fold design, really important. Not all e-bikes, especially in this price, offer that tri-fold design. The fact that the battery is removable, it's great as well. And also, like, you can't even see the battery.
No, it's hidden.
Because I've seen people riding through town. I'm like, oh, good for you, dude. E-bike, cheater. And that's what's great. It doesn't look like an e-bike because the battery's hidden within that channel right over there.
The two colors are white and black. So we have the white and we have a black version over here, just so you can see it as well. Producer Rob, you said the white is selling fastest? Black is selling fastest. Black is selling fastest. So we have the white, we have the black. The black looks really cool. It has the white contrast of the Vanpowers logo. Again, this is exclusive to HSN. It is our special delivery tonight. With the orders being placed, I have around 190 left, 190, so very limited in both options. Let's head over to the car.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to show you, it doesn't just have to be some massive car that this is going to fit in the back. And this is where you got to be careful, Bill. A lot of e-bikes do not fold.
Don't fold, so it's hard to get it upstairs, hard to even take it in on, you know, maybe break at work. I thought I was going to have to put down the seat of my car, and no, didn't have to put it down, which is great. And remember, here is that 750-watt battery. You can leave it right in the chamber if you'd like, but you know what? I folded it up. I'm taking this upstairs.
Yeah.
I'm going to charge it upstairs, or you know, maybe the bike you left outside at the rack,
yeah,
which is fine. Bike racks are great, but then you brought the battery upstairs. What's also cool, you can ride the bike without the battery.
Right.
Because it's a standard bike.
It's a normal bike if you want it to be a normal bike.
The ones we grew up with.
Right.
Without the e-power.
Yes,
Can you imagine?
yes.
Adam, we once went on, I grew up in San Francisco, right?
Yes.
San Francisco has some hills. My friends and I were like, let's ride through the park and down to the beach. And then we realized after doing all that bike riding, home was uphill. So that's when we were all like, who's mom? Let's call mom. Who's got the station wagon that can take all 3 bikes and all this stuff? If we had an e-bike back in the day, it would have gotten us up the hills. It would have allowed us to, you know, exert all the energy on the front end, but on the back end, have that help when you need it. And that's exactly why people are liking this e-bike revolution. Because yes, you can get out there and pedal. He's pedaling in the video over here. But when he's tired, when he's exhausted, or it's getting too hot, pop it into that E mode. You don't even have to pedal at all.
$500 saving if you order it today. That's the special delivery, special pricing that we have if you order it tonight. So $500 discount if you order it this evening. When you shop for e-bikes, there's a lot that come up, and you've got to be careful what you buy. You've got to focus on certainly the power, the performance, the range, the quality, the frame. Does it have Shimano gears? Does it have the shocks? How's the seat quality and comfortability? How many levels of power is it? This has all the features that you want to have in a great e-bike, notwithstanding the fact that just the style of it is magnificent. It looks great. This is something that could unlock a whole new flavor to 2025, right? It's something that could change maybe the idea, as it always is in the new year, new you. I'm going to be more active. I'm going to get fit. I want to be out and about. This gives us that freedom to ride a bike easily. The big, chunky, beefy tires allow us to ride feeling safe and secure and comfortable.
Right.
The fact that you've got a bike that is an e-bike, is a regular bike, is the best of all worlds. Bill, honestly, it's exciting to get something like this. And remember, and I do want to be clear about this, when you shop for e-bikes, you can find e-bikes at $899, but typically they do not have the specs and the features that this exclusive one from Vanpowers has on HSN. They are certainly not all 750 watts.
No, and the fun thing is we've been trying to get this to share with you on air for months. So the fact that we got it here now, you're gonna have it when, you know, springtime comes around, you wanna just get outside and have fun with everybody, because it's very easy to assemble. There's minor assembly required, but it's really all the upgrades, and the biggest upgrades. Do you even see that step-through design? Remember the guy's bike and the girl's bike?
Yes.
Where you had to reach all the,
yes.
I'm too old for that.
Yes.
So the fact that you can just step through is great. The fact that they give you that nice carry handle right here too, so you can easily...
Do us that full tour again, Bill, please. So the full tour.
I'm gonna flip her around because you can see one where it all clips together. So this is that nice step-through design. There's that nice padded seat that we were talking about, the nice stubby 20-inch tires. The lights are all included, which is great. I wanna break it down. I wanna fold her down. I'm gonna unlock it right over here. I have my latch. All this great construction just keeps it nice and secure. So boom, unlatch that, and you just fold it in half right there. And what do you see on the inside? Hidden inside is that battery. So no one, doesn't look like an e-bike, no one can get to it, which is great. And then I'm gonna actually fold it all the way in half, and then whatever you notice, I can then even collapse down the handle up here at the top. Boom, boom, boom. This is how small I need to put in my trunk, bring it upstairs in the apartment. That is it. So some will fold in half, some won't have the handlebar that will allow to fold down. And so that's one of the added conveniences. The next one, which you ask me, is the power of that 750 watts, but also the versatility of how you can take, where you can take this. But I also love the fact that that nice LED screen, it is so large you can see as you're going through town. You can see your speed, you can see how much more battery range you have because of the quality of what is included. More powerful, bigger wheels, more secure, which is important. Can't even turn it on until that key's right in the locked engaged part. Up here at the top, that is my power button. I turn it on. You're gonna notice that nice vibrant screen, illuminates, which is great, and all your controls are all within reach. What is it? Over here is my throttle, I have my brakes, I have my gear shifter. Remember, it's a 7-speed bike with those Shimano gears over there, and then, maybe I can tilt that up. Oh, there we go. Look at that great, I wonder if I can do this. See if I can lift it up. Oh, it's in neutral, so boom. I actually go up to 1 speed, 2 speeds. Look at Adam, he's hosting a show. He's not out of breath. He's having fun. He just went to the mailbox, came right back.
Can I tell you something? This rides really well.
Isn't it smooth?
You know, I wanted to try it both ways. I wanted to try it with power and also without power. This is, some of the e-bikes that I felt are too heavy.
Right.
They feel too heavy, they're too bulky. So when you're using it in just regular bike mode, it feels too, this is light and bright and zippy and a joy, whether you're using the power or not using the power. I like it.
And see, you've ridden probably some of the other brands too.
All of them.
And when I was out there riding around, I'm like, this is smooth. I like this. 'Cause
Yes.
I remember one, it was an electric scooter I was playing with. It felt like a toy.
Right.
It felt like plastic wheels and it was like, oh, this is gonna feel every bump. You don't wanna feel every bump when you're on a 20-mile bike, right?
Right, exactly.
That's why the comfort and the versatility, being able to fold it up, store it away. Maybe you don't even fold it up that often. That's fine. It's still a very sharp looking design, but then I wanna show you again that nice large screen. I figured out how to show, there we go. Can you see my vibrant? I can see my speed.
Oh, that's good.
It really just lights up. I can go all the way up as far as, this is, again, no traction, not carrying on, and that's at level 2. So I'm gonna come over here, I'm gonna go up to level 5, and you'll see, boom, there we go. You hear that? Check that. That is gonna get me across town,
Right.
across campus, where I need to go, which we all love. But you can see all your different capacities over here. My trip, where's it? Change around, oh, that's my light, boom. Now I can see my average speed, all this functionality, my time, my calories burned.
Right.
Hello, this is also fitness. I mean,
There it
New
is.
Year's
New Year.
resolution, which is great. The biggest thing I'm gonna recommend though, if you can do it, don't get one. Because if you're riding with a spouse, and it's like, I can just see you in Chelsea. And you're like, who gets the e-bike? It's like, well, I have to work tonight, so I don't want to be, she's like, well, I don't want to go, if you both have an e-bike, because it's having that option. Because there's a great time, it's like, you know, I want to get some exercise. I don't,
Right.
but then it's like, okay, I'm done. Now I want the E option.
It's fun. I mean, that's the word that, you know, keeps coming to mind is just, it's fun, it's easy, it's effortless, it's enjoyable. So let's get ahead of it. We've talked about that a lot tonight, getting ahead of the game, making sure that come January 1st, we are ready.
Yes.
We're gonna live and breathe these New Year's resolutions. We're gonna go outside, we're gonna feel that wind in our hair, we're gonna get the fresh air in our lungs, we're gonna get our legs moving, or not, as Bill is doing now, and we're gonna work out and have fun. We will put it in the back of the car. Let's go over to the car a second. We'll put it in the back of the car and go to the park. We'll go to the promenade. We'll go along the beach. We'll do all these things with an e-bike that was delivered to HSN as an exclusive offer for power, for range, for performance, for freedom, for versatility, and it does all the above. I have white, I have black. Black is still outselling the white. I have around 75 left in each before it is completely sold out. The easiest way to buy it is with VIP financing on your HSN or QVC credit card. If you choose to do that, it's over 18 months. It brings the price down to around $50 a month. And there's no fees on that as long as the balance is paid in full by the end of the 18 months. Christmas is expensive. I know we are gearing up obviously for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Hanukkah, we've been spending a lot of money on presents. This is the gift that you're gonna get for you for the new year. This is the gift that Santa isn't bringing, or maybe he is, but if he's not bringing this, this is something that you get for yourself and enjoy it. I could talk about the price throughout the entire presentation. Perhaps I should be, but the reality is it's the quality that really astonishes me here. Everything about this is premium. Everything about this is upgraded. So to get the upgraded experience for $899 is what really impresses me. Anybody can sell a low price e-bike, but at $899, saving $500, which is massive. This is, Bill, to put in context, this is a premium e-bike, but it's an expensive e-bike. At $1399, you're buying one of the very best. We're doing it at $899. You get all those features. The only difference is the price has shrunk down, but it is my special delivery on this December 23rd. Black is gonna sell out first, Bill.
Okay.
It's very popular. And I think the reason is people and folks can see the differences.
And that's just it. There are a lot of options in this space right now that we've curated the best because it does have all those features. The 750 watts of power, which allows me to go faster and further and over different things. I like the fact that, Adam, you know, you and I can be on the promenade right now. I'm going slow, but I'm not winded. We can have a conversation. But also, I like the fact that we can get out with the kids. You know, the kids have their bikes and their boards and their rollers, this and that. But they want grandma to go with them to the park and grandma to ride along the beach with them. Guess what? You can do it with this bike. You can easily throw it in the back seat of the car, charges up, no problem. You can see the display, which is great. That's why we picked this Vanpower bike, so we can all just get out there and have fun again. It's the same classic memories that we all grew up with. And what are you looking at?
Your socks, Bill.
Yeah, it's the Monday night show.
I wondered where they'd gone. I knew you'd stolen them.
I have holes in my British socks over here. I did it for you.
It's wonderful, Bill.
I can't go all Christmas all the time. So. I had a lot going on between the hat and the hats and and that's just it. Whether you're on the fence about what to get, HSN makes it affordable.
Yeah, they do.
We again have curated the best of the best. And what is that? 750 watts of power, so it can go further with more range. But it's not just that bike that we gotta lug around. It gives us the great options of being able to collapse it down. I take the key out and engage that battery.
Yeah.
So boom, I just come right down here and I can just fold it right in half right there, undo that clip. And where's the battery? Remember, it's hidden in that shaft right over there. So it's secure, it's inaccessible to theft, which is important. I can leave it in the bike to charge it, or I can take it upstairs to the apartment or the office, which is great. But because it's more power, you're gonna be charging it that much less too, because it's gonna allow you to have more options.
Again, it's lasting longer. That's another thing that a lot of these e-bikes, they don't have a lot of power. You gotta keep recharging them all the time.
Right.
So appreciate about this e-bike.
And then you turn it on, and then that's where you start to have fun with it.
Yes.
And I have to admit, I do like the fact that I have options that, yes, I can get on this bike and ride it just like I would a normal, 7-speed bike, which is great. But then we do all get tired. And some of us, my biking days are done. So then I can just use it as that e-bike. And you can easily, I can show you the monitor one more time. Actually, I'll come over here again. Here we go. Show you this, because that's what the great option is. You come down here, you're riding it in neutral. That's your bike, right? That's your 7-gear bike, which is great. Have fun, get back and about. Sorry, guys. There we go. That end. Neutral. I want to go up to 1 gear. Just have a little bit of an assist.
That's the biggest screen I've seen on any e-bike.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
It was funny. I was just riding out there in the driveway. Like, how many more minutes do we have? I'm like, oh, it even gives me the time. I mean, how convenient is that? It's like, what time do we leave the house? How long have we been out here? You can tell. I popped it into 3. So that means maybe I get up to about 10 miles per hour on my own.
Right.
But then that little bit of assistance, that's where it's like,